Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 1125, and we are here live in Southwest Florida in my studio. If you are joining me live, please say hello. If you watch the recorded version, hello and welcome. And please also feel welcome to leave comments there as well. I know that some people watch the live version in the morning, but the majority of people watch the recorded version. So I want everyone to feel welcome to say hello, chat, ask me questions, and don't forget, after the show, if you want to continue chatting with everybody else here, head on over to the forums on my website where you can keep the party going throughout the day. It's a great way for everybody to stay connected. I think that through the platform and through the community that I've created here, we've cultivated a like-minded community of wonderfully kind and creative people, and it is my pleasure to host the forums for you so that you have the ability to chat with each other in a private place, not on social media where all the other people are watching you, but where you can chat with each other privately, and they're like-minded people. And also you have the ability to private message people there as well. So I think that's a really nice feature too. Let's see who's here. Hi Carrie, hi Sharon, hi Nora Sue, Steffi, Joe, Judy W, Carrie, Joe, Judy K, Terry, Judy G, Marsha. If I missed your name, I apologize. I fully welcome anybody to join us, whether you feel like chatting or don't feel like chatting. There's no wrong way to be here. There's no rules. Yes, there are rules. You know, romper room rules, being nice to everybody, and that's why we have moderators. But in general, if you want to talk, fine. If you don't want to talk, it's totally fine too. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody, which means it is Giving Tuesday, and it is our Shawls for Sharing Make-Along Day. Every Tuesday, we dedicate the show to talking about shawls for sharing, talking about different ways to give back to our community. My shawl dedicated to this quarter is the Alicia knit shawl pattern, and 100% of the proceeds of that shawl pattern are donated to survivors of domestic violence for this quarter. We also have two lovely sponsors this quarter. The first one is I Like Knitting magazine, and if you head on over to my website, they have an incredible opportunity for you to subscribe to their magazine for only $5, and I think you get access to every pattern and every magazine for that. It's a great deal. And our second sponsor this quarter is Ancient Art Fibers, and they are the sponsor also for the yarn for the shawl and for all the tutorials and different ways we've dissected the pattern this quarter. And we have a giveaway. If you would like to enter to win 2 hanks of Ancient Art Fibers. It takes 2 hanks to make the shawl. There is a promotion if you would like to buy the kit for the shawl as well. You can use a coupon code to get an additional discount off of it. All of this is very easily spelled out in the pattern page and anywhere else, so there's lots of ways for you to get all that information. Judy's sharing some of the links here live, but if you follow any of those links after the show, you can get all the details about everything I'm talking about. Yes, you can get, with a coupon code, you can get a discount on the shawl kit. There's also a giveaway where you can sign up to win 2 hanks of the yarn, a $60 value on my website, and it's going on through the end of the quarter, so December 31st would be the last day to sign up for it, and come probably not January 1st, it's a holiday, but January 2nd we will announce the winner. And so there's 3 prizes. The 2 hanks of Ancient Art Fibers yarn is the #1 grand prize, $60 value. But wait, there's more. I love any excuse to say that, you know that. So I'm also offering a second and third place prize. In second place, you can win one of my ebooks, and it's of your choice, which I always love doing that when I do giveaways. I don't want it to be, oh, here's your gift. I want you to choose. I have plenty of ebooks to choose from and plenty of patterns to choose from. So I prefer to make it your choice so that you get something that you want and that will make you happy. So having said that, second prize is an ebook of your choice, $12.99 value, and third prize is a pattern of your choice, a $3.99 value, and you can choose from any of the patterns on my website. Does anybody have questions about the giveaway? There are multiple ways to enter. The first one is to just share your email address, and then you're entered to win but there are other ways to enter, like other things to do, and you can see that on the giveaway page as well. Hi, Samantha and Lulu and Edna. Good morning. Hi, Angela. Does anybody have any questions? Quick update on the Plumeria claw clip. I tried to do my hair in the style that the girl did on TV when I fell in love with the clip, and I don't think my hair is full enough or has enough volume to do it, but I did like a real quick, so I parted my hair down the middle and smoothed it all back with product, and then did a quick little French twist and clipped it to my hair. I mean, it's super easy. I just don't know if it looks that elevated. It's easy enough to do, like on a day when you're not doing your hair. I think it looks cuter than a ponytail or a scrunchie, but I'm not sure I think it's elevated enough for going out because of my hair. I could just be microanalyzing, I don't know, but I wanted to show you that I tried a different way to use it, and gosh, I just love these so much. Hi, Lori. Hi, Thea. Thanks, Lulu. Hi, Kat from Chile, England. All right, hope you're indoors and staying warm. Maybe you have a fire. You do like it in my hair, Nora Sue? I couldn't tell. I don't have great mirrors in my bathroom for seeing the front and back of my hair, and I wasn't sure if my hair looked silly like this. But I'm not used to slicking my hair back like this, but it's a style that I think is kind of sophisticated if I can get it right, so I would like to practice it and get better at it. And I love the clips so much. Love them. Can't say it enough. Thank you, Barbara. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping that the flower actually elevated it, didn't make it look cheap or chintzy. Because I really like, so I don't want to take this one out. Oh, I showed you yesterday. We can do that again another day. Okay, so my question to, oh, thank you, Sharon, thank you. I'm in love with them. I just need to figure out how to, you know, you can love something on somebody else, but if they look different or have different texture to their hair or have different style or whatever, it's kind of hard to apply what you love to something else. So I'm just trying to figure out, the girl who wore these clips had really thick, really long hair, and so all she had to do was go, and it was beautiful. And so I'm just trying to figure out how to apply what I loved about the clips in her hair to my hair, which is very different. Hi, Harriet. Feel better soon. There was a smaller set, Sharon says. Okay, that's cool too. I really like this size, but yeah, a smaller set would be cool too. All right, so my next question to all of you is, who has made this shawl already? Has anybody made it yet? Has anybody finished it yet? Don't forget, when you finish any projects in my patterns from my books or my patterns or my classes, please feel welcome to share them with me, because I do publish them on my blog as an article. So originally I did them individually, but I've started doing them as like a collection so that I only do it once a month or so. And I really like the way it looks because there's just more content on the page and there's more to see at one time. If there's anything that and I always make a point to link back to the pattern that everybody used, so that it's easy. So if you get inspired by what people have made or how they've styled it or what colors they've used, and I always share everyone's notes too, so if somebody did something specifically intentional or different or what have you, a yarn substitution, all sorts of ways that people modify a pattern, which, like, you know, I encourage that. There's a pattern is your blueprint. You take it and do what you want with it. And that's why I talk so much about looking at patterns from a different perspective. And we talk about looking out, you know, viewing it from thinking outside the box and viewing a pattern and dissecting it. Where could I use this chart in different ways? What else could I use that edging for? What can I extract from this to give me more value from my patterns? My patterns are $3.99 a piece, but I really do, which is affordable in the grand scheme of how much patterns cost. but it's really important to me that I share with you all the different ways to find extra value there too. Nora enjoys seeing what people are making on the KO forums on my website too. Great, because you can share. So I think generally speaking, people share their in-progress photos on the forums, which is super fun, in ways that you can encourage each other and chat about, and even chat about the modifications and the yarns and all that good stuff. And then when you have your item finished and you want to share it with me, then I can publish it also. And you can choose how much of your name you want to share, whether you want to share your name or not. It doesn't have to be your full name. It can be anonymous. It doesn't matter. But it is really helpful for other crafters to see what everybody else is making. It's one thing for me to show the samples from the original samples in photos, but that's only one way. Think about it. Whether it's changing the color of the yarn, changing the way you style it. I like to wear jeans and t-shirts under a lot of my samples. You might want to wear something else underneath yours. You may want to wear things for different reasons than other people do. Or like I said, yarn substitution, changing the gauge, changing the budget of the yarn. There's so many different ways to modify things, or maybe making something longer or shorter. I've seen examples of both. There was somebody made the Margot crochet cardigan and made it cropped one time. Oh my goodness, that was so beautiful, and you can see that in the community projects on my website. So beautiful. And then some people make things longer. Hi Carol. Oh, Carol just finished her Alicia shawl pattern. She just needs to block it now. Wonderful. How exciting. If you share photos with me, you might be the first one to have a shared Alicia shawl pattern. Barbara, what vest am I wearing? That is a great question. I swore I would remember this morning, and now that I'm sitting here, I don't. I just have to look it up real quick. And I will say, this is made in number 2 sport weight yarn that I no longer carry, but all of the, oh, in fact, let me show you. That Shine Sport that I bought at Knit Picks would be amazing in this. And in fact, the color crocus, wait till you see how similar these are in general. So remember how I'm working on a new crochet pattern, a crochet cardigan in Shine Sport? How similar do these look? Look at this. So similar, right? Not similar in pattern, similar yarn. Similar drape, see that? That one drape, same kind of a drape. Both sport weight. The color's even similar, so this color is called crocus, and this yarn's discontinued. So you could definitely use that. And then there were some number 2 sport weight yarns that worked really well with this in the Hobie yarn unboxings, but I don't have any samples to show you of that yet. But regarding Hobie yarn, don't forget, what's today, the 6th? You still have 2 days to use my coupon code to get 5% off your entire order. So don't forget about that. Kristin Omdahl 5 to get an additional 5% off your entire order at Hobie Yarns. That's good from now till the end of tomorrow. Also good stuff. And I'm working on another version of the Alicia knit shawl this morning, so I will continue working on this until and see what kind of questions everybody has. What would you like to ask me today? Hi, Lois. You don't need to go to the forums to share your finished items with me. If you go to the front page of my website, there's a drop down on the top menu bar that says KO Community. When you drop that down, there's forums, friends, and community projects. Click on community projects, and that's where there'll be a form for you to fill out with your photo and your details, and it gets sent to me it gets sent to me in a section of the database on the back end of my website. But then I have the ability to extract all of that information to make a published post to share with everybody. And so here, I explained where to find it, but I'm going to give you the direct link here now too. Great question though. Thanks, Marcia. Oh yeah, I said I was going to look up the vest. All right, let's see if I can. I think it starts with an S. Let's see if I'm right. I just can't remember. No, it's from Layers Crochet. Maybe let's go to Layers Crochet. Let's see if I can find it there. I know the name of it. I just can't remember. This is the one that got rejected by a magazine. Remember, because she thought I sent her a swatch instead of the finished garment. Talk about shade. I don't know why I love stories like that. I think because when you can overcome stories like that and you don't let them get to you, I think it's just something that I'm proud of that you can look past. I think it's the Sabrina vest. Let's see. I think it's Sabrina. Let me just double check. It is the Sabrina crochet vest pattern, and it uses number 2 sport weight yarn. Definitely a contender for making something longer, and I can stand up and show you why. There we go. There's the pattern that I'm wearing. Oh, Lois has been making 5 of my Stella shawl patterns. That's wonderful. Yes, I would love to see photos. Absolutely. Oh, Judy already shared the Sabrina. Okay. All right, we doubled up on the link. Let's see. I'm checking to see if there's more questions. Yeah, I can't wait to see them either, Lois. I agree, Joe. Definitely. And what's everybody working on today? And does anybody want to share their current ideas for paying it forward? Does anybody want to share their ideas on ways to give back in their community? Are you doing something for the holidays? Are you sharing an Alicia shawl somewhere? Are you making something else to donate? If anybody would like to share their ideas, I know all of us get inspired by hearing other people's ideas. We're all creative people here, and so we all come up with ideas differently than each other. So I would love to hear what you're doing, and or if you have questions about where to donate or how to donate, or you'd like to think of ways to add additional gifts to your donation. Oh, that reminds me, I've been working on a little downloadable file so that you could download the file and print it yourself. Would you like a care card where on that card it would say, kind of like a gift card, it would say to, and you'd fill in the to. It would say from at the bottom, and then fill in the recipient's name or your name, but in the middle it has care for hand washed items. Would you like something like that, where I wouldn't print it for you, but I would give it to you as a download, so then you could either use it as an attachment and attach it to an email or something like that, but you could also print it out if you wanted to put it in a handmade gift as a component to your handmade gift. Would you like that? Thank you, Nora. Yes, it would be amazing to be a spokesperson for either of those yarn companies. I agree. Gift card download would be great, Nora says. So does Terry. So it would be a really simple gift card where it would say to and from, not a gift card like money, but like the tag, the gift tag that you would put on it. But I would put it, I would think you would want, I'll make it like a 3x5 or a 4x6, and then have hand wash instructions in there. Oh, I could show you what I have made so far, see what you think of it. Let's see, I have it here, I think. Here we go. See what you think of this. So here's the design so far. That's the look of it, and I'll read it out loud to you. So it says to, colon, and you'd fill it out for the to. And it says, this handmade gift was made with love. Please use the following suggestions when washing your gift to enjoy a lifetime of loving it. Number 1, soak in lukewarm water with a mild, delicate soap. Number 2, squeeze out excess water without wringing. Number 3, lay flat to dry, reshape if necessary. And then from below that, so you could fill out the from. So now that I've read it, I'll show it to you again. Would you like that as a download? to add with your handmade gifts. This would apply to a handmade gift that where you know the gift recipient, a friend or family member, or you could use this for a charity donation too if there are special hand wash instructions. Yeah, you like it? Okay. All right. I will work on releasing that then. I always like to get your feedback in real time. Okay, yeah, I will work on that then. Maybe I'll make it as a download. I have it set up to be 4 per 8.5 by 11 sheet, yes. So what I'll do is I'll lay it out as 4 so that when you download the file, you don't have to resize it. You can print it and you'll get 4. Whether you print it home or take it to a Staples or an Office Max, you could actually have them printed on cardstock for you then too. Oh, thank you, Lulu. So I think where I'm going to share it originally will be in an email for my mailing list. So if you're not already subscribed to my mailing list, I highly recommend heading on over there and subscribing. It is 100% private. It's just me sending stuff to you about things that we like, you know, whether it's a yarn sale, whether it's new patterns, new videos, a promotion. It's just stuff coming directly from me. I would never share your list with anybody. I don't even share it with Bjorn. How's that? Yeah, this is called Color Amethyst in Lascaux DK yarn from Ancient Arts Fibers. They are the sponsor of this quarter. You can get the yarn on discount as a kit. The link has been provided by Judy, and also it'll be in the links as well. That's the yarn that I used to make the original sample here, and the color is called Amethyst. It's a DK weight yarn, and it has one of my favorite knit edgings on it, that gorgeous ribbed ruffle. Oh, I just think it's so pretty. And don't forget, it doesn't just have to be worn as a shawl. You can wear it as a cowl by scrunching up the sides and getting that gorgeous ruffle to frame your face. So, so, so pretty. You could tie these off to the side or leave them dangling down, tuck them underneath. Super cute, right? Ooh, there's a lot of comments. I better stop for a second and start reading. Okay, answered the color. Steffi has a great point. Yes, downloading patterns on my website comes with lots of benefits if you are logged into your account. Again, an account is free. If you can sign up. Once you have an account on my website though, then you have your own little corner on my website. So you have your little section that'll tell you your order history. So if you want to reorder something or you need to remember what you've already purchased, all that's there. There are also your patterns are there always. So let's say let's say you need to come, you've lost your pattern, or you got a new phone and you didn't transfer things over, got a new tablet or a new computer and you didn't transfer your files over. It's unlimited downloads. You can download it as many times as you want or need, and also it's available 24/7. You don't have to wait till I'm open or whatever. My website's open 24 hours a day. So you can access your patterns at any time and you can download them as many times as you want. Same with the courses. You have access to your courses 24/7. Everything and your ebooks, all of it's right there in your account. Very cool. I want to read some more comments, make sure I'm caught up. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah, I love a ribbed ruffle. I think it's so pretty on knitting patterns. I've done it before. It's one of my favorites. Not that I don't like lace too, but I really love a ribbed ruffle. And if you get intimidated by those rows, because they are a lot of stitches doing a ruffle down here, keep in mind, it's a lot of stitches, but it's Zen knitting at that point. It's just doing a rib. So it's, I can't remember if it's a 5. Yeah, it's knit 5, purl 5. So once you get going, it's really a Zen project. You can really just relax while you're doing it because it's very repetitive and extremely easy to remember. So once you get to that point, try not to be overwhelmed by the number of stitches. Put on a TV show or music that you love, or go sit outside and enjoy the nature that you love, and just relax and knit 5, purl 5, knit 5, purl 5, knit 5, purl 5, and you would be amazed at how quick it'll go. That's wonderful, Lori. So Lori's donating my faux cable hats to kids who can't afford hats and coats. It's wonderful. I'm guessing you mean the knit pattern called the Nightingale. I think that's the one you're talking about. That's wonderful, Lori. I love hearing that. If you haven't already shared photos of the hats before you donate them, I'd love to share them for you. Judy loves having all her patterns in her account. Awesome. I'm so glad, Judy. It's a great way to have everything neat and tidy in one place, that's for sure. And have access to it regardless of what device you're on. So like, let's say sometimes you're on your phone, sometimes you're on your tablet, and sometimes on your laptop. Having that account so you have instant access to your patterns and ebooks at all times is super convenient, so that you don't have to transfer files from one place to the other. You have access to it from my website in your account all the time. Very nice. Thanks, Thea. All right, does anybody have any other questions? Hi, Tracy. Oh, you know what? Baby Bjorn hasn't joined us today. He must be sleeping. That's okay. It's so fun when he joins us. If you didn't get a chance to watch yesterday, he let me put the new Precious Bliss knit cowl on him. It went, he had it up to his chin and all the way down to his hindquarter legs. It was so cute. He loves it so much. What a baby. Oh, Tracy's from South Africa. That's awesome. I dream of getting to visit Africa one day. That's at the top of my list of places that I want to visit. Does anybody have any other questions? If you decide you have questions later in the day, or you end up watching the recorded version, please always feel welcome to leave questions in the comments. I get notified of them all the time, and have the ability to, and mostly do, reply to them as I can. Nora Sue, I don't think it would hurt at all to do that if you wanted to do that. Absolutely. Oh, Lois, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoy the benefits of having all your patterns in one place on my website in your account. That's awesome. Thank you. You know, the more you guys share these things, the more, you know, I can talk all day long about how great my stuff is, but you sharing it adds a whole different level of trust and interest with when other people that are new hear that you enjoy what I do. Customer reviews are very, very powerful. So thank you so much for your testimonies. I really appreciate it. All right, I finished my row. Yay! Thank you so much, Nora Sue. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I want to thank our sponsors, I Like Knitting Magazine and Ancient Art Fibers, for being the sponsors for this season's Shawls for Sharing. You can download the Alicia Knit Shawl pattern on my site, and on that page you can get links to get both the discounted Alicia Knit Shawl yarn kit with a special coupon code, and get that incredible offer for I Like Knitting Magazine there as well. Anytime you have questions for me, please always feel welcome to leave them for me in the comments. I get notified from it, and I do answer everybody. Maybe not the second that it's posted, but most of the time within 24 hours. You know, I get questions and comments 24 hours a day because I talk to people from all over the world every day. How lucky am I? Thank you again. This is a wonderful episode. Thank you so much for the questions. Your questions help to make the show so much more lively and just so much more full and rich. So I thank you all for being here and for interacting with me. And not just everybody here on the live, but when you come and watch the recorded version, I am more than happy to keep everything interactive with you as well. If you like my channel and like my content, please consider subscribing. That's the red button below, and there's also a bell next to it where you can get notifications turned on, so you'll always be notified when I go live or upload a new tutorial. If you have friends that you think might be interested in any of my content, please always feel welcome to share with them as well. And if there's any place that you'd like to leave reviews about my products, I would really appreciate that also. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.